Welcome to the Automotive Blockchain channel, everyone. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. Hey, this is the Automotive Blockchain channel. Thank you all for getting on the Automotive Blockchain channel bus. Today, we are going to be covering a couple of different articles. First, NASCAR driver to get his sponsorship money in crypto. We're also going to be looking at Hot Wheels jumps to the non-fungible token game. And lastly, we'll be getting into how Woven Planet is buying level 5 portion of Lyft for their autonomous driving mobility. So before we get into that, let's go ahead and kick this off by looking at, so over here on CoinMarketCap, we have the Automotive Blockchain watch list. And for those of you that are new to this, this is the watch list that I have put together of companies that are specifically dealing with or associated with or working with the automotive industry, and a couple of extras that I just think should be on there just to kind of monitor the market as a whole. So we have here, as we all know, Bitcoin is tanking. You could think of the bear market just grabbing a hold and dragging its entire body. I love it. It is at $30,000. For those of you that did invest in Bitcoin, just hang on, in my opinion, just hang on. And hey, just for, as I said before, this is my opinion. This is not financial advice. Please note that this Automotive Blockchain watch list is just something that I am keeping track of. Do your own research on anything. Do not take what I am saying as financial advice of any sort. Do your research. Do your research. Moving on down here, you can see Ethereum, USD coin. Now, why do I keep USDC on here? Well, I probably should keep some others, but a stable coin. The reason why I keep a stable coin is that I've been finding, based off my own research, that as this particular stable coin and a few others, when they go up or they go down, it does affect on, gives a kind of a pre-indicator on what the market for cryptocurrencies will do. VeChain, I just love VeChain as an awesome investment. It's down to 6 cents. Actually, this right here, if you're looking at 6 cents, it pretty much is where it was at about March of last year. So for those of you that did buy into March of last year, it did come up to, I believe, around 24 cents during its peak of the last bull run. And we'll call it a micro bull run, went up to 24 cents. So right there, that's 6 times your money if you were able to cash out. And for those of you that are holding on for the long haul, I get it. I am one of those. Feel free to stake it somewhere. That's what I'm choosing to do. We have MIOTA down 66 cents. I believe that all of these on here are great buys, that will go into the next bull run. Keep in mind of this, and I'm going to say this entirely, is that as you scan down here, understand that you must, when you're doing your own research into these companies, you have to think about what is the real world utility. Do they have their hooks, their anchors, whatever, and is it into the industries that they are advertising, and then is it being used? Is it solving a problem out there in the world? And if so, then you may have something that would stand the test of time as regulation kicks in. So we have Engine Coin, as that's one of the big gaming ones, but they are into the automotive side of things. Ontology, Ocean Protocol is at 34. IoTeX I think is a great buy. To me, it is undervalued. Even when it was at its, when it was 4 cents higher than this, it was undervalued. I think it should be, in my personal opinion, a little bit more than that. Probably maybe like the 10 to 12 cent range. But needless to say, sitting at 1 cent, definitely a good buy. I'm looking forward to that. And one of my favorites, AGIX, Singularity Net. For those of you that did not capture onto this, Singularity Net used to be AGI, but then when they switched over into the Cardano network, it moved over to AGIX. Another great buy, StormX and Carnomaly. Carnomaly is the most recent add to this. I'll be doing more on Carnomaly coming soon. All right, so let's get over into the article. So first up, we have NASCAR driver to get his sponsorship money in crypto. And if you just saw the markets, you have to think about this. Oh, well, maybe this person will be getting paid in the dip, which might turn out to be worth a whole lot of money for Landon Cassill. So Landon Cassill announcement came as it emerged that he has been sponsored by Voyager, a crypto brokerage firm, for 19 races. So yes, the Voyager app, the crypto brokerage firm, he's going to be sponsored for 19 races, and I find it to be kind of neat, and I'm looking forward to seeing how more NASCAR drivers are going to be sponsored by various different types of, whether it be crypto.com, whoever it is, and there's been a couple of in the past. So interestingly, it isn't Bitcoin or Ether that has piqued Cassill's interest. Instead, his compensation is going to be predominantly consist of Litecoin. So that's who he is going to get paid by. He's choosing Litecoin for that, and I kind of understand why. Anyway, explain how he envisages. So this is what he's thinking of. He says he can trade it outright before the market changes, or hang on to it as the market goes up or goes down. Well, Landon, it's going down, and I think it's going to benefit you, in my humble opinion. So he can carve a little bit out to pay some of his bills and with it hold. Now, what I'm wondering is, and I don't know this for sure, if you are tax people out there that are in this particular industry, hey, let me know in the comments section. But if he gets paid in it, he's going to have to get paid taxes. But then on top of it, when he, if the market goes up, he'll also have to get paid capital gains tax when he actualizes it. So is that a double tax on the same thing, or because the money's worth more? It's just one of those things that I just kind of ponder about, because I know the dollar, not that it's ever going up, but you get my point. Anyway, I'll just move on. So he is 31 years old, and he is very, very interested in the crypto. So I look forward to seeing how that fares out for him in Litecoin. Moving on to the next one. This one is a lovely one. For those of you that are of the age where you didn't have games to play with, you didn't have, all you had was, let's say, Barbie dolls, Army Men, and Hot Wheels, and maybe those big 12-inch tall G.I. Joes, that's what you had to play with. This may be of some interest to you. Hot Wheels jumps into the non-fungible tokens game, the NFT game. You can now own the digital diecast dream machine. Yes, so this article came out a little bit earlier in June. Hot Wheels will branch into the NFT world with a limited edition version of Twin Mill, Bone Shaker, and Diora 2. Now, I have to be honest, I don't know what those are. It's something new on the Hot Wheels scene. They did not have all that kind of stuff when I was growing up years ago, but I am excited about that. You will now be able to own and trade limited edition digital facsimiles of your favorite Hot Wheels machines. And for those of you that don't know what the NFTs are, and this is kind of a quick explanation, I'm glad the article did that, especially for the new people out there that are trying to grasp what NFTs are. Effectively, it is a piece of digital content that you own that still retains the creator's information. All right, and it's an acronym that stands for, or acronym that stands for non-fungible token. All right, and maybe I'll do a future video about what non-fungible tokens are versus something that's fungible. But most of the NFTs use cryptocurrencies, a decentralized digital currency, as everyone knows. Though you probably won't need to discreetly buy these digital Hot Wheels. So I like this. So the auction and all this, you won't be able to get these unless you buy it on auction. The auction actually took place. It's taking place today. All right. So, and they have a little link there for that. So if you get this video, go ahead. If you're interested in going over and buying those, go for it. It's going to be on auction. The auction will run for a week, which should give you plenty of time to learn even more about what NFTs are. Now, Mattel, who is the creator of Hot Wheels, is only accepting Ethereum, so you should probably learn about that too. So that means if you don't have any Ethereum, you're going to have to get Ethereum first in order to buy the Hot Wheels limited edition. And that's Twin Mill, Bone Shaker, and Diora 2. Now, moving over into the last article of today, just from the quick news, Woven Planet Holdings, which is a subsidiary of Toyota, announced acquisition of Lyft's Level 5 division to accelerate software innovation and automated driving mobility. So the level, this is the autonomous driving function. Now, for those of you who don't realize this, Lyft has been trying to develop the technology and expand the technology for self-driving vehicles. And as a result, when they were doing this, they realized this is costing a lot of money, so we're going to go ahead and shove this off, decrease our R&D, our research and development. As a result, we will hopefully become more profitable. Well, Woven Planet Holdings, which, as I mentioned, is the subsidiary of Toyota Motor Corporation, has agreed to buy them. That's correct, to buy them for $500 million. And I quite frankly think that's a big steal. But the deal will bring together world-class scientists, software engineers, Level 5 Woven Planet, and also some researchers from the Toyota Research Institute already working on Woven Planet. Now, the resulting combined dream team is approximately 1,200 people. All right. Now, think about this. If you've been in your head thinking, is this whole cryptocurrency, is this whole driving autonomously driven vehicle type thing, is it really going to be coming to fruition? Well, listen, there are 1,200 people just underneath one automotive manufacturer that are telling you Yes, it is coming to play. And if you are in doubt, and if you are one of those people who are naysayers to, I like my ICE engines, I like the way that things are going, well, you might as well wake up. It's moving to a new economy. It is called, in this particular case, electrification. So who else is this going to bring in together? What they're focused on? Bringing together the talent, the technology, and the international footprint, increasing their international footprint. Just so you know, Woven Planet will have expanded footprint beyond the Tokyo headquarters, with offices, engineering teams in Palo Alto, California, and London, UK. So as I mentioned, this is going to be a $500 million cash. Lyft will get $200 million paid up front to its wonderful shareholders. They're going to love that. And I'm quite sure there may have been a little bit of lift to Lyft's stock as a result of this deal. I don't know if it's retraced back then, but needless to say. And then they'll get the remaining $350 million payment over a 5-year period. So that is the information on Lyft. Definitely go ahead and check out the article. You can, I'll probably try to put the link down below. But that is all I have here from the Automotive Blockchain channel. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe, click the bell so you can be notified, and I look forward to seeing you next time.